The internet loves fairy tales. A kid picks up a toy, presses record, and suddenly becomes richer than movie stars. But what the internet doesn't show you is what happens behind the camera when the views slow down, the lawsuits begin, and the empire that once printed money starts cracking from the inside. Ryan Kaji was once the highest paid YouTuber on the planet. Millions of kids watched him every day, billions of views, toy aisles filled with his face, a brand worth hundreds of millions. Yet today, a single question refuses to go away. Did Ryan Kaji's parents almost lose everything? This isn't just the story of a child star. It's a warning about fame, money, and the dangerous cost of turning childhood into a business. Stay with us. Ryan Kaji was born in 2011 in Texas to parents Shion and Loann Kaji. Like millions of families, they were living in normal middle-class life. No Hollywood connections, no media background, just two parents raising their son in the age of smartphones and YouTube. In 2015, everything changed. Ryan appeared in a simple video opening toys. No flashy edits, no scripts, just genuine excitement. The algorithm loved it. Kids loved it even more. Within months, Ryan's channel exploded. What began as innocent fun quickly turned into a full-time operation. Shion quit his job as a civil engineer, Loann became Ryan's manager, and just like that, the Kaji family business was born. By the time Ryan was 6 years old, he wasn't just a YouTuber, he was a global brand. Ryan's world expanded far beyond YouTube. Toy deals with Walmart and Target, clothing lines, books, video games, even a show on Nickelodeon. Forbes named Ryan the highest-earning YouTuber multiple times, reportedly making tens of millions per year. To the outside world, it looked unstoppable. Money was pouring in, the channel was dominating. But behind the scenes, the pressure was building. Because when a child becomes the product, every decision carries risk. As Ryan's fame grew, so did criticism. Parents began questioning whether Ryan truly understood what he was part of. Was he playing or working? Was this fun or exploitation? Then came the legal trouble. In 2019, the Federal Trade Commission investigated channels featuring children and advertising. Ryan's world was at the center of the conversation. The result was a multi-million-dollar settlement over advertising disclosures. It wasn't a criminal case, no one went to jail, but the message was loud and clear. The rules had changed. And suddenly, the same system that made Ryan rich was now turning against creators like his parents. YouTube introduced stricter child content regulations. Personalized ads were limited. Revenue dropped across the platform. For channels like Ryan's World, this was devastating. Less targeted ads meant less money per view. Even with billions of views, profits shrank. At the same time, production costs skyrocketed. Staff salaries, studio spaces, legal teams, brand partnerships. The Kaji family wasn't just running a channel anymore. They were running a media corporation, and corporations bleed money when growth slows. Then came another silent threat. Ryan was growing up. The same audience that once adored toy unboxings was aging out. New kids arrived, new creators took over. The magic formula wasn't working like it used to. Views fluctuated, engagement dropped, and every dip meant less leverage with brands. For a family whose entire empire was built on one child's popularity, that was terrifying. Because when the spotlight fades, so does the income. Rumors began spreading online. People claimed Ryan's parents were losing everything. Others said the money was running out. Some even accused them of mismanaging millions. But the truth is more complex. There's no public evidence that the Kaji family went bankrupt, no confirmed reports of total financial collapse. However, what is clear is this: their lifestyle, business model, and future were under serious pressure. Massive earnings don't guarantee permanent security, especially when they depend on algorithms, trends, and a child's relevance. Another concern followed them everywhere: Ryan's well-being. As he grew older, fans noticed he appeared less frequently. Some videos used animation, Others focused more on characters than Ryan himself. This wasn't accidental. Parents across the internet demanded boundaries. Advocates pushed for stronger child labor protections online. And quietly, the Kajis began pulling Ryan back, which meant less content. Less content meant less revenue. The very act of protecting their child risked collapsing the empire they built around him. This is the brutal paradox of child stardom. If you push too hard, you're accused of exploitation. If you step back, the money slows down. And when the money slows down, everything else follows. Legal fees, brand obligations, contracts signed years earlier. Success became a trap. Ryan's parents weren't villains. They were parents who entered uncharted territory before laws, rules, or ethics caught up. And when the system shifted, they had to adapt fast. Today, Ryan's world still exists. The brand is still alive, but it's quieter, less hype, less dominance, more caution. The family has shifted toward licensing, animation, and long-term brand preservation rather than non-stop content, because they learned a hard truth the internet rarely talks about. Fame is rented, not owned, and child fame expires faster than anyone expects. So did Ryan Kaji's parents lose everything? Not in the dramatic, headline-friendly way people love to imagine. But did they face lawsuits, revenue drops, public backlash, and the real possibility of collapse? Absolutely. Their story isn't about greed. It's about timing, pressure, and the cost of being first in a digital gold rush. They built something massive before the rules existed, and when the rules finally arrived, survival became the real challenge. Ryan Kaji's story forces us to ask an uncomfortable question. When a child becomes a business, who pays the price? Because behind every viral video, every smiling thumbnail, every toy on a store shelf, there's a family trying not to lose control of everything they worked for, and sometimes trying not to lose their child in the process. This isn't just Ryan's story, it's the future of childhood in the age of content, and it's far from over.